Good.
Oh, wrong screen.
What was no? We'll save that for content. Because I was trying to think back.
Yo, Eagles Nation, stand up.
It doesn't send to Facebook.
Yo, how'd Barkley put it? Looking like another grease pole night in Philly.
Facts. What's really good on a Monday where the season is dead? Happy MLK Day, everybody. Not the best transition ever, probably, but nonetheless, here we are. Whatever you did to celebrate today, hopefully it was, apropos. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Nice 3-day weekend for the workforce, unless you work at places like this, and you got to give people coffee before they come pod and draft soups, in which case you still have to work because that's the way it works in this country. Yeah.
Did you know? And I'm gonna lay this out here
Let's do
because
it.
you said, however you celebrate MLK Day.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a drinking holiday now.
Is
What?
it?
Yeah,
How?
I don't
Is
know. I went to the grocers earlier today, and we went to just get like some potato salad to go with dinner. And we get in line, and there's like two dudes that were like buying an S ton of beer together. Like one guy had like all these different beers, and then this other guy had like a big suitcase, and like they're just buying beers.
Yeah.
And I thought nothing of it because people be drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
of course.
Who cares?
Yeah.
But as he's getting ready to go, somebody goes, "Oh man, I want to go where you're going." You know,
Yeah.
out of that joke.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, happy MLK Day." I was like, "Huh?
What?
Wait, we drink on that day now? Since when?"
People use any excuse to turn it into booze,
I mean, yeah, but
which good for them, I guess.
I get like I don't know, man.
I don't think the dream had anything to do with alcoholism, though.
I don't think so
Right?
either.
The Irish Dream might have, but not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not MLKs for sure. I think people just take any opportunity to have a day off work. But why would you not want to look, man? We had playoffs yesterday. Why would you not want to tie one on yesterday? Because then you can use an opportunity to sleep in today,
Yeah, like
right? Do people just not sleep them off anymore? I know you and I don't drink anymore, but my thing was, you know what? I'm always going to need a day to sleep it off on the back end before I go back to the nut house.
I guess that's the other thing too. Like, why are you drinking today? You got to go to work tomorrow.
And it's not
Right.
even like you can have like a barbecue or something like that with like, like President's Day and Memorial Day. Like,
Yeah.
like what are you doing? It's
Right.
cold. I
It's
don't want to go outside.
26 degrees.
In January.
Yeah. Although I'm still good with firing up the grill when it's cold as fuck out.
Yeah, definitely.
Most people aren't, but hey man, it doesn't have to be seasonal. If you have a psychopath in the room, Riley just hauled ass by us.
Yeah.
He's been terrifying.
Yeah, he gives no fucks that we have a new arrangement here in the room, which is great, by the way.
I don't know if you guys saw Gross Kitty sitting back here.
Gross
know.
Kitty is, she's underneath. You can see her from underneath the monitor. It's very like a voyeuristic view we have. What's up, Gross Kitty? You guys can't see her, and we feel bad for you, but we can. So good for us, bad for you. Sucks to suck. Yeah, so dudes are getting fucked up for MLK now.
That's beyond me. I drink the weekend before, just drink to drink. Like if you're
Yeah.
gonna drink on a Monday, just drink. Like
Right.
Yeah.
that was my whole thing when I was a drinker. Is people would be like, "Oh, you want to play drinking game? You want to play pong?" No.
Yeah.
If
I
I'm gonna
like-
drink, I don't need. No, I'm not saying.
Ring of Fire. That's a good one.
I'm not saying don't. What I'm saying is I don't need an excuse to drink.
Oh, you just drink.
I'm gonna drink. So my
I'm in the
favorite
mood.
drinking game was drink.
Basically.
That's
Basically.
the difference between a vice and a fun time, though.
Yeah, that's true. I look. It was a. What were once vices are now habits. The Doobie Brothers album. That album title encompassed my life for the better part of a decade. But yeah, we came out the other end. We're good now. But I'm with you, man. Like, drinking games are a good time, but I was never part of the demographic that was like, I require these. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need beer pong. You know what I'm going to do if I want to drink? I'm going to fucking drink.
I'm gonna drink.
I'm good here.
Yeah.
I'm good here. Like, I Drink Alone by George Thorogood would have been my theme song if I was a wrestler, dude.
I feel like you see your friend, like, they're in between drinks, then the game is, are you even drinking?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Jeez.
That's the drinking I did.
yeah, dude. Well, and then like fantasy hockey draft night would turn into a shit show where everybody's trying to outdo the other one and all that, that was always fun because it usually resulted in death, and like you end up being hungover as fuck, driving to Smitty's the next day with a hangover, feeling like you're gonna fucking die. There were a couple that I had that were so bad, you go like this might be the day.
Jesus Christ.
Like, have you ever had one that was that bad?
Yeah. I got drunk once in college. It was like I drank a shit ton of the Smirnoff vodka. The smell to this day makes me want to die.
Yeah.
Yep.
I woke up in the woods like completely hungover, so disoriented I couldn't even stand up straight.
Woods.
In the
Shit.
woods.
Dude, it was so weird. Like,
Outdoorsy hangover.
yeah, and because of that, I don't like to drink in the woods anymore. Like, they kind of,
Yeah, no, that's a good call.
yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot. And then you get older. Like, once I got to like 30, I found out, you know what I can't do anymore? Back-to-backs.
Oof. Yeah, I know
I'm glad I
that.
don't have to find out. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my
that
God,
would
it's
be
like-
the death of me.
That's the worst when you try to drink the next day and you're so like you've just been drinking so much and you're so like out of it that it makes you nauseous anytime you have a little
Yep.
bit of alcohol.
Yeah, but there is something to be said, though. If you can get it down, the hair of the dog the next day. If you can fire it back and just stomach it, it's the way to go, man. Because it gets you, then you can just come down off of it. Or you can keep going.
That was what we always did.
Which,
is just
yes.
keep going.
Yeah.
You take
Naturally.
you take your power nap at like 5 a.m. And then 7 a.m. you start cracking beers again.
As you do. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Beers for breakfast, dude.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Oh no, it was the worst, but it was also the best. It was second nature, and you wonder why I stopped.
Right?
It
dude,
kills you.
I used to, like, when I would have a drink in the morning, there was something about it that just felt like, I don't even know what the right word is, but you felt, I don't know.
You're breaking rules. It's like
Yeah.
there's an excitement about it, like not like a giddiness, but it's like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to.
It's really dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like it's, like the Jim Morrison Roadhouse Blues. I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer.
Yeah.
Like, there were mornings like that where, like, okay, go out to have the morning heater. Before I even light that bitch, when I've been out of bed for 2 minutes, I've already consumed booze, technically.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Like, I've been awake 30 minutes and I'm already buzzed as fuck. Today's going to be a good, productive day.
Yeah.
And you know what it wasn't?
So this got really dark really quickly. I'm just
Well,
we're working through some shit here, aren't we?
It did. MLK's. You know what happened? Somebody somewhere got up this morning and they got themselves a beer for MLK Day.
I will say this though, going dark today makes a lot of sense because who are the Baltimore Ravens named after?
Oh yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. I thought you were about to
Boom.
make a racist joke, and I was like, on
Oh,
air?
come on, you got to know me better than that.
No, just messing.
I thought it was going to be an Eagles joke. I was like, oh no,
I would never.
no.
But yeah, Edgar Allan Poe.
But Eagles before we get on to Ravens Day. I don't understand. Like, I get why Cowboys fans
either.
are getting dragged. I get it because Cowboys fans have been forever obnoxious.
They're the worst.
But why are Eagles fans getting dragged? They didn't even belong technically.
No,
Like,
we didn't. But there's a big faction or fraction is what I combine those two to make. Doesn't even sound right when I say it out loud. But ever since the Super Bowl happened, now there's a big portion of this fan base that is like entitled as fuck, and it's the worst.
Okay.
Like, we're not. We're stop. Like,
we won one.
one happened. Other than that, it's been a bunch of debacles and abortions. Please stop.
Yeah.
Like, we're not anybody. It was fun. We'll never forget it. But like,
I will say that you guys as a fan base is like Like when the Ravens won the Super Bowl, like we were cocky for like a year or two, and then we're like, all right, we're humble. Like, let's chill. You guys are like, yeah, no, we're amazing, and we're always gonna be amazing.
Yeah, we waited a long time for this, and like nobody, it doesn't matter. We will never. What's worse is like for years we talk shit about Cowboys fans, like, oh, you guys, all you do is talk about the past and blah blah blah. That's us.
Yeah.
Because forever it's just gonna be like, you can't take Super Bowl 52 away from us. It doesn't matter. We will never win another one, and there'll still be dumb fucks like me walking around with this fucking shit on their arm. You know, that are just now impatiently waiting for the Flyers to win a Stanley Cup, which, yeah,
It was the coach's problem.
it was. And
It
then they
was.
fired him. Yeah, Alain Vigneault's gone, and the Flyers are somehow worse.
Tank.
They're so bad. They're so bad.
I
but
wouldn't.
yeah.
I have no idea if the Devils are any good because all their games are getting postponed, so they haven't played in forever.
The whole
No
league
idea.
has COVID.
Yeah.
Ottawa hasn't played in what feels like a trimester.
Yeah,
Trimester.
You
I
know?
got Erickson Ek back in fantasy. I got him back Friday
Okay.
from his back injury. Immediately went on COVID protocol. So
Naturally.
he's been out since December 20th.
Jesus.
Almost a full month. My biggest shooter
Yeah.
and checker.
Hopefully it'll be
Out.
fine by next year, man. It's really depressing not having, because now that the Birds are dead, it's like, okay, when it sucks too, because I'm like, I can't even transition to hockey because the Flyers are fucking cheeks. Like I could watch them, but like, why?
And the Sixers aren't lighting the league on fire like they were last year. They're just kind of hanging around.
Yeah, and it's the NBA. I don't pay attention to the playoffs
Yeah.
because just the NBA
too
regular
long.
season is just like, what are we doing?
It's
You know?
it's aggravating because the Suns are playing like some of the best ball in the league, and it's like, what's it going to amount to?
Yeah, doesn't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't fucking
In the
matter.
end, it doesn't even matter.
Yes. Lincoln Park.
To bring it back to a thought that may have been born of an Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've never figured out, and I'm not trying to be like gross here. How did we not see that was coming with Homeboy from
I
Lincoln
know.
Park?
I mean, it was in almost every one of his songs.
You know what I mean? Like how like listen to that song.
Seriously.
And we were like shocked that he went the way he did. Like I'm not here making fun of suicide. I'm not.
No.
Even though I say that with a smirk on my face. Like it's not funny, but nobody was like tipped off by this. Nobody was like, we should probably make sure old Chester's okay.
Yeah. And then
You know?
I feel like towards the end of his life, he took on a bit more than he could because he was the front man for Stone Temple Pilots at the same time, too.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So, like, he was doing STP shows, Linkin Park shows, and
Probably sleep
Yeah.
deprived, which makes you crazy.
Yeah. A lot of drugs.
yep. And then, he was already clearly in a bad place at the beginning of it all. So,
Yeah. In the end, it doesn't even matter. He was one step closer to the edge, and he broke.
he's about to break, and then he did.
He did.
Jesus,
Yes, he
this
did.
pod has been too real, y'all.
This has
Like,
been a dark
you guys,
episode so
you guys
far.
come off of for kids, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, let's get just face the reality." No, thank you. No,
So
thank
dark,
you.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh yeah,
While we're here,
man, he's got some dark like short stories.
I love the fact that the Ravens were named after that dude.
Agreed. So it's hard for me. The Ravens are a team I should still hate because the Browns were always my AFC team, and then they moved to Baltimore, and I'm like,
Right.
"Fuck you" for like
You
3
dicks.
seasons.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever, man. Like it's fine. They're wearing purple. How can I be mad?"
Yeah. And they wear it well, too. It's a cool shade of purple. Who doesn't love purple?
It's a royal
Nazis.
color.
I don't know that I
It's
want.
a royal color.
I don't know if I
It
don't.
is a real
I don't
color.
know if I want to know somebody who doesn't like purple.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I'm
gotta be
saying.
honest.
Right. The
Are they
worst.
colorblind?
They could be.
Yeah,
They could be. They should be if they don't like purple. Seriously.
but yeah,
Whose shade of purple is better, Baltimore's or Minnesota's?
definitely Baltimore's.
I tend to agree. Because Minnesota can't.
It's got like a little hint of pink to it.
Well, yeah, and Minnesota has like an identity crisis. They don't know what they want their purple to be. Like they're purple. They have multiple purples.
It's true.
It's like the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's
with their
hard.
fucking pants.
the
Remember, I was bitching
The
about that
blue,
again last
silver
night. I was
pants,
like, yeah,
whatever
like
they are.
I hate these fucking things. What are they doing, man?
well, they're the good guys. So
They are. They were wearing
need you
white
to know
again.
that.
And the good guys fucking lost last night.
I've never been happier to see San Francisco win.
Me
Again,
either,
I
man.
don't really pay attention to football I pay attention enough to be able to talk here if it comes up.
Oh, you don't have to pay attention here, man.
Well, I know.
We
but-
draft soups.
yes,
Coming later, by the way.
it's true. But I like to know what's going on. So if we get here and we're talking about the 49ers winning, I can go, I like San Francisco.
I was happy for them.
Yes. Very happy.
Jubilee.
They they wanted to make it competitive for a while last night, and I was just like, oh, here we go. Not only did we lose, but these cocksuckers are going to win. They did not, thankfully.
Also saw the Steelers got worked.
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
thank God.
I feel like people forgot that he was never put on trial for it. Like it never brought up on charges. Mm-hmm. But Big Ben was accused of rape several times.
Yeah. Well, the worst. Just the worst.
Can we not glorify
And
him on the way out, please?
I've never got it, dude. I've never even thought that like okay, he was okay like as a quarterback, but like those 2 Super Bowls, like it doesn't matter. Like he's not like if you're gonna sit here, like get him out of here as a top 10 quarterback of all time. I don't want to fucking hear it. Like he's okay, man, but like when you've got him in a generation of the Kraken just tied the game up against the Blackhawks.
Hey.
Fuck the Blackhawks, by the way. Because I still hold a grudge from 12 years ago. But I'm normal.
I'm glad you're petty.
Yes, as fuck. Where were we?
I'm just gonna keep sipping my coffee until you're done.
We're running down somebody.
We were. Oh, Big Ben.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, he's not. Get him out of here, man. He runs like a skyscraper. He looks like me playing quarterback. Fuck that guy, dude. Like, I'm tired.
It's like a skyscraper.
He does. Like the Steelers are the AFC ass Cowboys. Their fans are fucking brutal. The only reason they have as many fans as they do is because they won a lot.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that the Penguins and them have the same colors?
It's a city
Yeah, the
thing.
Pittsburgh teams all have the same colors, and I hate to admit it because I will, I guess, say this into a live microphone about how cool I think it is that the city
It's
of
very cool.
Pittsburgh does that because it is fucking cool.
It's real cool.
Now
I
I
like
can
it.
speak back into my microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fucking cool. But other than that, fuck them. Definitely fuck the Penguins.
But they're so cute. They're penguins that play hockey.
They are penguins that play hockey. You're right. They are. It is sucks
And they're a
because
bird.
they are a bird. You're right. They are. It sucks because the logo is dope, and I actually really like their sweaters. But
It's
fuck,
a
I
cool
did
name,
that without
too.
saying that.
It's
It is a cool name.
And they
but
had the
it's-
breast cancer ones that were purple, even though that didn't really make sense. They were really cool looking.
They were like, if they were any other team other than them, I'd be like, you know what, solid. But they're the Cowboys on ice for me, man. Like I can't.
You're a Flyers fan. Like, there's no, I'm a Devils fan. There's no accepting Pittsburgh.
No.
Like, I'll talk Pens with you, but I'm not going to say a kind word because.
Naturally now I have to get a Penguins jersey and wear it on the pod, right?
I knew that was coming.
You had to have known. As I'm
I
sitting
knew that
here
was
quietly being diabolical.
and
just saying.
contrarian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, of course.
Yes.
Which ones? The black ones or the white ones?
I don't know. I'm going to surprise y'all.
Oh, sweet. Can't wait.
V is so contrarian. She's willing to drop like $80 to $120 on a jersey.
Listen, it's not going to be right away. I'm going to be planning this out. It's going to be an epic, like, I'm going to come in here with, like, a fog machine or something, or, like, bubbles.
Ooh.
There's one right behind
Hell
you.
yeah.
There's
We
a
could do
fog
bubbles
machine.
or something. I don't know. But
That's right. Grand entrance, disco ball too somewhere.
Yeah.
I think.
smoke bomb. I don't know.
I just gotta
air
get a
horns.
door. I gotta
Air
get
horns.
a door there.
Yeah.
So the fog doesn't get out.
Have, like,
There's
the
gonna be
final
confetti.
countdown playing. I don't know.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
What did we just create? This is going to be ridiculous.
It is. It's all going to be awesome except for the part where there's that fucking logo involved.
And then me and Corey just walk out because
Yeah.
you're wearing
I'm like,
Pens
oh,
gear.
cool, fogging me. Oh, fuck, a penguin sweater. Shit.
The worst.
Yeah.
worst.
Just gross. Just fucking gross, man.
I know a lot of Pens fans. Well, no, I know 2. Which is too many. Christina and my buddy Dan Plummer.
I know too. I forgot about Christina. I still want her to give me a gritty tattoo.
Now you guys
'Cause
know
she's a Penguins
3.
You can't.
I'm kidding.
You
Yeah,
just declared.
I was going to say, if you switch your allegiance to the Kraken,
No.
Are
no.
the Penguins your Eastern Conference team?
No, because I already said that The Flyers are. That would be
Okay.
like a glitch in the Matrix.
That would be. That's what I'm saying.
See, and that's why you're.
So
See, this is why this is unacceptable.
blasphemy.
But they're so cute.
I mean, the logo, yes, but Sidney Crosby plays for them, and he is a fucking human Prius.
So you want me to get a Crosby jersey? Is what I'm hearing.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm getting the Zucker one because they have a team member named Zucker, right?
They do. He wears number 16.
Yep.
His first name's Jason. I mean, if you're gonna get one, that makes sense.
Yeah.
At least it's your last name.
Right? It's
Right.
basically a customized jersey without customizing it.
Yeah, but it's them.
Yeah.
It's them.
Want.
Like, there's like the Calgary Flames exist.
Want.
I guess we need to start investing in confetti and disco balls and shit. You're gonna look like the Undertaker.
I'm gonna get one of those little. You pull them and they just.
Yeah, the potty favors.
Yeah, those ones for the new year.
The fucking potty favors. Our guy Sirianni was really upset yesterday.
Yeah.
He was really upset. I really felt for him. He looked very stressed. He was yelling at the refs a lot. He was not very
He did
happy.
this face a lot.
He was
and the
calling,
pout.
Yes, he was calling Tiffany at the end of the game because
He got
was,
really hopeful at one call. It was like you could see it in his face. He was like, "Oh," and it happened, and Corey was like, "No,
Yeah,
no."
just don't.
Last time I checked, it was like 17-0 or something. I was like, this is
Oh.
not good.
Friend, it became 31-0 at one point. Yeah, but then pretty quickly we put up
We got
15
hopeful.
points. Yeah, and it looked like, the commentators are like trying to get idiots invested in the game like me. Like, well, maybe because there's like 5 minutes left. And we're like, well, technically it's a 2-score game with 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions, and you're like, so
Well,
you're
they
saying
did
there's a chance.
instead of kicking a field goal, they took a second touchdown. So they were like, "Holy shit!" They just got 2 touchdowns in literally like 2 minutes. If they
It
can
was
do that
quick.
again,
Yeah, it was quick, but it's like, okay, you know what we have
Got
to
to
do
keep
now?
Brady off the field.
We got to stop Brady, and
Yeah.
you know they're going to run because they're trying to run the fucking clock.
yeah.
And you know what? Spoiler alert. Guess what didn't fucking happen? Couldn't stop them.
That's okay though. Like it's still a net positive for the season, and hopefully,
Yeah.
Sirianni learned a few things.
Got a little taste of the playoffs, man. I'm happy for him.
I gotta tell you, like, I don't think Hurts is your guy.
Hurts hurt
Hurt-
you.
Yes, I know Hurts isn't the
He
guy.
hurt you deep.
I was fucking cursing that motherfucker left and right yesterday, dude. Straight cheeks. I'm sorry. People like him because he's exciting and like he's like a cool dude and whatever else.
So you keep him on the squad, but
So I'm not.
as the starter, like, isn't he a detriment at some
He's
point?
not a starting quarterback, dude.
Yeah.
Like.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, like it's okay. There's only 32 of them, and
Yeah.
really not even all those are that great. Clearly, look at our guy. I'm just not for a quarterback that wears number 1 in an earring. Like, come on, dude. He comes out with the visor. He's got the fucking sleeves. Like, you want to look like the cool guy off the bus instead of like I just don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Fundamentally, he's not fucking sound, man. Like, he can't make the fucking throws you have to make. I knew Tampa was going to force that fucker to beat it. Tampa was going to make him beat him through the air, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. And fuck Jalen Reagor, too. Punt fumbling motherfucker. I can't stand that fucking dude, man. And I'm sitting here wearing a Patrick Queen jersey, and I wanted him so badly that year. He was one of the dudes I wanted. If you go back and listen, like episode 1 or 2 or whatever it was, I was fucking like, he was one of the dudes I wanted.
Linebacker number 6. That's insane.
Isn't it though? He wore 48 last year until the NFL adopted like rec league rules, and they just let you wear whatever number you want, unless you're an offensive defensive lineman. Now, the skilled positions, you're relegated to 50 through 79. They don't care what the fat fucks wear, or they do care what the fat fucks wear. Everyone else though, you can just have fun.
You know why? Because nobody knows the center's name. Like a true blue fan of the club is gonna know.
Right.
Oh, my center is Mark Bavaro.
Yeah,
And he wears this number. But
yeah.
Joe
I have
Schmo doesn't give a shit.
I have a jersey of our center. I love him, Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
He's so great.
But that's because you're a football fan.
Yeah.
And a true blue
I
Philly
played center
Eagle
too,
fan.
so I'm partial. Like, I love centers. I hope we draft one this year with our 3 first-rounders. That. How long do we have till April? 3 months? Okay, that'll be fun. So about 3 months until I probably start drinking again. That was a bad joke after just talking about the dark days of drinking in the morning. I'm not really going to give up sober life, people. We're back to being Doc Pod.
I feel
But-
like I saw something about
Edgar Allan Poe pod.
Yeah, Popod.
Popod. I feel like I saw something about old number 2 there over in Indy they're gonna trade him away.
They're not thrilled with him, Carson. They're not thrilled with him. They're trying to figure out ways to get. They're not committing to him next year. They're like, we're gonna look at everybody. And we're like, well, thanks for the first rounder, you stupid fuckers.
Yeah.
Like
Jesus.
he's done, dude. Like he's done. Like this is probably be his last year. Like we're gonna commit to you as the guy. Mm-hmm. He's fucked, dude. Like
Yeah.
he's fine if you need like a Band-Aid for a year, but. That's not. He's
Did it
not
to
the
himself.
long term. Yeah, dude. Like
He could have been.
He should have been. Yeah, he was.
He was.
And then
Then last season happened.
yeah, and then the Super Bowl happened, and then he couldn't get out of his own fucking way, dude. Like, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like, my mom tried to die on the hill yesterday, which everybody does. Of you guys should have kept Nick Foles, and I am fucking tired of hearing that shit because at this point, who cares?
Yeah.
We're where we're at. Like. I will still defend, even though it didn't work out. Like it was the right decision at the time to keep Carson. It was. Now we're saddled with fucking Jalen Hurts, and it's like, okay. Like at the end of the game yesterday, I was like, you know what? The first thing is I'm going to start watching tape on for the draft this year. Quarterbacks, because I can't do this for another year.
Going into this season with him makes sense because he was on the roster last year and he got snaps, and it's like. No need to make that big of a change. Let's let our guy have the guy that's already been there.
Right.
But I mean, so I guess it depends on how much Sirianni thinks he helped him get there.
Sirianni likes him, but I think it's because Sirianni's nice and doesn't want to hurt Hurts' feelings. Because he cares about him as a person, not as a quarterback. And
What a
Sirianni,
fucking guy.
What a guy! Sirianni doesn't really worry about his job security. He worries about making sure all of his players can sleep well at night. Mm-hmm. That's what he worries about. Those are his priorities, which is why he's not going to work well in this city. But, yeah, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Good for this team for making it to the playoffs in his first year as a full-time starter, but. Like you can't do that in a playoff game, man. Like it's big boy football now. You're not playing the NFC East in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, they're maddening, dude. Kenny Pickett out of Pitt intrigues me. So does Sam Howell out of UNC. We got 3-1, so
Hopefully one of them.
maybe we'll hit on one of them. I mean, we haven't fucking. Devontae Smith was a nice pick, even though I hated him at the time. Not him as a person, but the pick. And we decided after trading up for him and taking him this year, like we didn't. I think his first reception was like in the fourth quarter or some shit, or like I can't remember, but it was like egregious. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, what are we doing?
Not playing football.
Like they just. It's no wonder. It's fucking no wonder I was an alcoholic for so many goddamn years.
Jesus.
Like, just being honest. Chicago was up on the Kraken 2-1 after one. Fuck the Blackhawks because of 12 years ago. That's the thing I said already, but I don't care. I wanted to reiterate it.
I'm gonna look at the line and see who's scoring because I got DeBrincat.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let me see.
If he scored, then
I do not
this one's
know.
way back.
Kenny was talking shit. That's who I was texting.
Oh, was he? What was
I was
Kenny? What's up, Kenny?
I was gonna try and interject. He was yeah.
What's he saying?
Oh, I don't know. I
Oh.
stopped looking.
Kenny is one of our Ravens fans that were wearing Ravens gear in honor of the season ending. Shout out Kenny. Shout out Darius.
Yes.
Yeah, we're waving. We're saying goodbye to our squad seasons here.
Yeah. So next week is gonna be Eagles.
Yes.
On the Eagles pod. Whoa.
Yay! 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 I laugh to keep from crying. Fuck the birds. I'm slowly realizing I look better in purple than green, though. I think I'm officially going to convert.
Well, I was gonna ask you, like, what would it take to abandon ship?
No.
Like, even though
You just said you would, and then you're like, no.
I will say this. When we were talking about signing Deshaun Watson, if all the allegations against him are true, gone.
yeah,
Not playing that, dude.
you can't go after a guy who's done that.
Not playing that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard because there'd be a lot of cover-ups I'd have to do.
No, just make that. Leave them on you. It's a past life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You
It's
could say
like people-
2021 happened.
Yeah, it's like people get out of prison and leave the teardrops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my teardrop tattoo. It's a Roman numeral. That had me worried for a while because I was like, I'm not. Room in the house would have to be repainted. A lot of shit would have to be sold. Like, yeah. I'd have to recenter my life for a lot of ways, but I'm not saying it would be impossible. Would I be a fraud if I changed teams for something like that?
I don't know, man, because I feel
I
like
stayed a Penn State fan after that shit.
yeah, but the reality
gross.
is you
You were younger
devoted
then.
I was.
also true. You devoted all your life, literally at this point, to the Birds. You saw them to a Super Bowl, so like technically, if you wanted to check out, you could.
That would be the part that would, because yeah, then I'd have to hitch my wagon to somebody else, and it would be like, if we win a championship, it will not mean the same as what that one did.
Right. Well, and will anything? Even if the Birds won another one, would it?
No,
See?
So yeah, just jump ship. Just do it.
that's. I mean, it
Jump
would
ship.
be kind of.
Just jump ship. Just do it.
What, to a Ravens fan?
But you would have to jump. I think you would have to jump to like a lower tier team. I think that
The
would
Jets?
that would be the caveat.
The fucking Jets or the Lions or some
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, at least then, the misery is it's self-inflicted in that that's what it is, as opposed
Yeah.
to now you have like the Eagles have been good for the better part of 25, 30 years, like a few seasons here and there.
So off and on, we've been decent since about 2000. There have been some dark years in between as a motherfucker, but by and large, we've been okay. We've been at least viable.
Right.
We've been to 6 NFC championships, 2 Super Bowls. Like, we've been all right, man. We've held it together.
You become a Lions fan. There's an 0-16 up there recently, I feel like.
Yeah, there
So
is.
it's like,
but they're similar to
what's
the
the
Cowboys
expectations?
colors.
That's true.
If I were to pick a lower team, like if we're talking like bottom feeders, I'd probably go with the Jets because they play in Jersey, which is close to Philly, even though Jersey sucks and you drive through there and you get a lump on your breast.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah.
It's the worst.
I
Fuck
hate
Jersey.
driving through Jersey so much.
But and the
Liverpool-
colors are similar.
I fucking love the Jets uniforms. Like they're honestly like there's touches that could make the current ones better,
Yeah.
but I feel like there hasn't been any bad ones. Like I liked the Neil O'Donnell ones. I liked the Testaverde ones. I liked.
Live burp.
I liked them all. I've liked all of them.
I wish they would have gone back to the helmet that spells out Jets with the jet
Those are
flying
the
over
best.
top, though. Those were elite ass helmets.
Yeah.
But they fucked it up because they're the Jets. So there's that. I keep burping, and we haven't even eaten any nuggets this episode. So there's that. So yeah, shall we draft soups?
Oh my god.
Was that a good transition?
Beautiful.
It wasn't. I don't know though. Like people ask me that. Like if you weren't an Eagles fan, who would you be a team of? Who would you be a fan of?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, probably the Ravens because my mom's from Baltimore. I do have family there.
At least
Like
it's
I've always
close.
fucked with the
I
Ravens.
mean,
Yeah.
Not that matters anymore because live NFL games are ass. So
Right, dude. Well, that, and I mean, clearly it doesn't matter to everybody because there's a million Pittsburgh Steeler fans around here and Cowboys fans, and not all these motherfuckers know somebody from Dallas or Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Fuck off. You
There
know,
are a lot of Dallas fans around here.
yep.
it's gross. They're
Ugh.
everywhere.
Yep.
Fucking cockroaches.
They just love
Seriously.
Jera.
That's it. The plastic guy.
Oh yeah, about last week with the ketchup and crap with the condiments or whatever. How that started was because we started talking about how do you cut your sandwiches.
Yo. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. Pause on the soup draft, people.
Well,
Okay.
soup and Sando.
Yes.
There we go. Soup
Perfect
and sando
segue.
pod.
You did a good segue. I was just like, let's change gears. No more
Contrary
football.
indeed. The rest
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So squares or rectangles? What do you do? Or not? Fuck.
Do you cut in half or diagonal?
Yeah. I don't shape.
I think that really depends on the sando because I almost always go diagonal.
Thank you.
With a grilled cheese, I always go diagonal. If it's like just a regular
That's right.
sando, I come right down the middle.
Oh.
That's what I said pretty much exactly.
No. You all are wrong.
Everything goes in what for you?
Diagonal.
I
Only
don't
thing
think-
only thing you cut in half is a panini, because it's grilled and flat.
Okay.
Just press it.
I don't think a nice like turkey club hits the same though if it's in a triangle, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, and then you have a little pickle on the side.
I want to hard pass on that.
No, the pickles are good.
And it can't touch the sandwich either.
I love dill
Speaking
spears.
of pickles, I got something for gear freaks that we'll have to we'll get back to. Just
Yes.
remind me of pickles later.
Okay. We
Oh,
will.
and one more. We also tried Fruity Pebbles crisps.
Yes.
Wait, what?
They're fruity. They're like these breakfast chips, like the rice cakes that Quaker Oats used to make. Same thing, just like with Fruity Pebbles.
They're like Fruity Pebbles potato chips,
I couldn't eat them because they have soy on them. But they're really good.
which meant more for me. They it's weird because the packaging lets you think they're like poofy, right? Like that they're like they have airy stuff in them. But you open the bag and they're like just a chip. Ooh. And
Yeah.
you're like, it looks really intimidating at first because the texture has you like, the fuck am I about to eat though? Then you like,
And you don't expect it to be sweet because you're like, it's a chip. And
yeah,
And then it is.
Yeah.
yes, it's good. It's a sleeper. If you like Fruity Pebbles, you'll like them.
This sounds like a must.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. And you get a fair amount in a bag too. You get a fair amount.
As opposed to regular chips, because
Right.
there's never enough.
Which, yeah, a bag of goddamn air. When is that gonna die?
What?
Boston.
Probably never.
Never
this
ever.
At this point, I do it without even thinking anymore.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, so we're all in agreement. Diagonal is the permanent way to cut your sandwiches.
No.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Completely disagree, actually.
The council has decided. Next is the soup draft.
Grilled cheese, diagonal.
That's what I say. Grilled cheese is diagonal.
I don't
And
know
all
why
the other
either. I think it's
sandwiches
just something
diagonal. I'm
about
glad that we've come to this
something
decision.
about the
Pull
way.
it apart.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
I
Diagonal.
if I'm doing like another sando though, I like the rectangles. I don't know why. I think because you had them little bites with the end piece. You know how the bread does a little curve? Mm-hmm. When you do the diagonal, that one bite's not really a bite.
Yeah.
You
No,
just
you're
have
onto
a lot
something.
there's a lot of mouth space there that's empty.
Yeah,
It's like-
you're onto something. When it's a grilled
God.
cheese, like the cheese pretty much goes throughout the whole sandwich.
Right.
And then I also like a diagonal because I like to dip into tomato soup. A grilled
I do
cheese.
too.
I
but-
dip mine in ketchup. As you guys
if you
know.
put the cheese in the tomato soup, man, you'll really like it. Like my mom taught me that you melt a couple pieces of like Kraft
Mm-hmm.
into the soup. It's really good, and it gives it like this cheesy. Like
I'm intrigued.
it's really good.
I'm intrigued. I will try it, but I'm not sure if I'm intrigued as in, man, that sounds amazing, or intrigued in, that's interesting and it could be good.
It's good. Cheese always makes things better.
I was gonna say, if you like cheese that much, I can imagine it would be really good because it would be like the equivalent of like if you take an Oreo and you let it sit in a glass of milk for a while and it gets really soggy. That shit is so good. It's so good. Am I the only one that does that? Apparently.
I mean, yes, but
I
like,
guess that's gross.
he's looking at you like, what the fuck?
What stupid shit is this? Yeah, no, it like if
That's
you drop.
wet. Like
Yeah, but it's really good.
So,
'cause
yeah, like I'm dumb. Thank you.
well, not like that.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
that's
like.
what happens when I cook you to the
Yes, but no, like because it's a different consistency than if you just like it's kind of mushy and chewy. I'm telling you, try
No.
it. Don't knock
No.
it till you try it.
No. I used to do that with vanilla wafers and milk.
Oh my god, them little wafers. The strawberry ones are the best.
No.
Hot take.
Vanilla's the best.
Vanillas are okay. The chocolate one's definitely third, but the strawberry ones,
I don't know.
good for them.
You're
Where
right.
are they? What are they up to? Can you find them anymore? Are we still making those?
Jesus, that's a long question.
I have no
I
idea.
haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, I have no idea where
They
went.
were a staple in the 90s when you were like going to the pool and shit, but now like nobody cares anymore. These fucking kids these days don't appreciate shit.
My son, to your point, shrugged at the Star Crunch. I gave him the Star Crunch, and like we were talking about, because I got him another box because Dad may have eaten 8 of the 10.
As you should have. You exercise self-control by leaving him too. Sean doesn't even know when Cosmic Brownie's come in the house. For real.
But we were talking about, which ones he likes, and I asked him, well, what do you think about the Star Crunch ones? And he was like, that's okay. I was like, leave this house.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go away.
Oh my god. So speaking of punishments and fun, or the kids. So Sean did something bad, but in return for punishment, I love this idea. Corey's gonna FaceTime him while he's on the bus.
Yeah. Said incident happened on the bus. Yeah. So we were like, okay, everybody's got a smartphone now. Mm-hmm. You're gonna FaceTime me while you're on the bus, and like, nobody will know I'm there unless you act like a douchebag, and then I get to embarrass you on the bus.
Yep.
Like, and I will embarrass you on the bus. So, yeah, which is going to be really hard for me to do. I didn't think this far ahead. It's going to be really hard for me to do without swearing, because I just swear a lot in general. Like, not.
You'll have to figure out your replacement words going in.
Look, you don't have to embarrass
it's
him like
really
that.
hard.
All you gotta say is, "Did you bring your ointment? Don't forget your ointment," or some shit like that. You know, kids. You know.
Or just give me, hey. I don't know, but it's going to be really hard. Because it like George Carlin, fucking I swear a lot, man. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I'm as intelligent as him, because no, but like, yeah, man, it's going to be really hard to not like let F-bombs fly. Like when the phone call happened the other day, like, you know how hard it was to not fucking like
curse at his teacher.
Yeah. Hey, so this happened, just to not go, God damn it. Like, what'd he do? You know?
He literally was like, we were like looking for locations for whatever, and as we're looking, he goes, "It's the school."
Yeah,
I was
my
like,
phone
"Oh
started
no!"
ringing. Like, hold on.
One of those HCS numbers always. I'm like, oh,
Yep.
man.
And immediately I knew. I was like,
He was like, "They don't call you to tell you your kid's done a good job." I
Nope.
was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
Nope.
hey, just so you know, your son's excelling today. I just wanted you to know. Go about your business now. Like,
Thanks for that interruption.
yeah. like, oh Christ, here we go. So yeah.
And then he put Sean on the phone. He was like, "For this last one, Sean's gonna tell you what happened." And Corey went,
Yeah. And you just hear him go. You hear it in his voice. He's like, "Hey, Dad." Like, all right, man, what happened? Give it to us, you know? And then, yeah, you can just hear in his voice. He's just like, fuck.
I know I fucked up.
Uh-huh. Yep. And I was like, all right, well, you know, you do the, we'll handle this later, you know?
Yep.
But, yeah.
Yep.
So, yep, that was fun. The principal did give us a call back, though, to be like, hey, just wanted you to know, like, you're doing a good job raising him.
Hey.
Because he was like he asked him a follow-up, and the kid, like, gave him a press conference-y answer. You know? And he was like, I just wanted to let you know, like, we never get that answer from a kid, so, like, keep up the good work. Like, thanks, but I'm not a student in your school. I don't need, like, we're good here. Thanks. Appreciate it, little guy. You know?
"You never know. He could be supporting the pod, and you just insulted him."
What's up, midget? Not really. He's a good dude. He's
Oh
a
my
good dude. I appreciate the phone call. Well, he wants people to call him doctor, and I'm like, bro, you work at.
Oh man, don't ever do that around my mom. She hates, especially when they have like doctorates in history or education. She's like
Right.
education she can kind of see because it's practical, but like the doctorate in histories and stuff like that, she's like, no.
Yeah, and that like hey, it's Doctor such and such, and I'm like, dude, you're like, what are you doctoring over here?
Oh,
You know?
man. See, I'm
You're
50-50
you're
with that.
Mister.
Because I get it. Like, you went to school, you worked really hard to get your doctorate. To
Yeah.
have doctor be part of your name.
But don't
But I
be
also-
showboaty about it. Like,
That's it. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't have to make...
Napoleon complex. Fuck.
You don't need to make it a thing.
yeah, like I get if it's like your field you're talking about, but like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting in a swivel chair calling a dude about what his kid did on the bus. You're not a doctor.
I don't need to call you doctor.
Yeah, you know how many incisions you've made today, how many brains you've operated on? Fucking dick. Okay, we're good.
You earned the doctor part of your name.
Yeah.
And if it came to like us having some sort of formal conversation about school in general, I'll refer to you as doctor. But
Sure.
in this conversation, no.
Yeah, you're a dude.
There's no need for that here.
Yeah, we're an equal playing field. You know.
Especially when you're alone with the teacher. Like what? Like if the kids are around. Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, this is what he
Riley.
does.
Riley.
Why
I
are
guess
you
this
a
is
douche?
this is the first time he's done it when y'all have been here.
Riley is going after Gross Kitty. Gross Kitty's like standing her ground though. Hey, Gross Kitty.
Oh, a lot lately. Like you'll hear her hiss, and I assume it's him chasing after her, but it's her
Look at your
chasing after
face.
him and just swiping at him like, "Get him!
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Get him!"
Look at you go. You're growing back your hair. You're looking confident. You go, girl.
Gross Kitty. Gross Kitty's getting after it. We like it. We love to see it. She's sitting down. She's sitting here looking down at Riley now, as she should.
Well, she has to always have her eyes open because if she tries to take a nap right there, he's gonna come up and paw at her.
We're all for female empowerment here on the pod.
You be Beyonce.
We
You be a
like to see
queen.
this. We like to see it.
Go somewhere, Riley.
Yeah.
Boo, Riley. Boo.
Yeah, boo, get out of here.
Oh, Riley, get out of here. Your auto parts. Get out of here.
Fucking autopots. How many rounds are we doing for a soup draft?
Well,
Yeah, that's right. We were
we know
doing
that
that.
you've got one, so I feel like
I have
three is
one, yeah.
three is probably the max, right?
I could go on for soup for days.
I could
Let's do
prob-
4. I like even
Okay.
numbers.
Oh, are we considering? We talked
Yeah, we
about
got-
this off air. We doing
Yeah.
chili and chowders and
I feel like chowders, yes, for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm all for a chowder. Not me personally, but I'm for it being eligible for this draft.
Chili is a slippery slope.
Chili is interesting.
because then you got vegetable beef stew. Are we doing stews?
Stew should be soup, yeah,
Yeah, I think they're
Okay.
comparable.
yeah.
Okay.
It's more liquid.
liquidy.
Yeah. I feel like chili is in the soup.
But see,
Family.
so then there's like way more.
It's definitely in the soup family.
But I don't know that I consider it a soup. Like if you go and look at a soup menu, depending on where you're at, I mean Wendy's, it's obviously going to be considered a soup.
Ooh. I just got hungry. Because to me, chili's more like sustenance than a soup is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Then you could
It's
argue
floury,
stews are
it's-
the same way.
That's true because you have meats and whatnot in those.
But I also
And potatoes.
yeah, meats
That's
and potatoes.
true.
But
Same
I-
with chowders.
You guys know more about soups. Chowder! You guys know more about soups than me.
Chowder.
I will leave it up to you guys for chili to be eligible or not.
And I guess it also see. I don't know, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I guess chili gives us another option, right?
It does. It does.
So,
It does.
and then it does make some more interesting gameplay.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I guess people have to think about their picks a lot more if chili's included.
Cool. Now I have 2 things on my board.
There you go. Two of the 4, at least half.
2.
Okay.
All right. Who gets first pick in this
All
one?
right, so I got first when we did candy, when we did the candy ones. So,
Okay. So it went, that's right. It went you, me, then B, right?
Yep.
Do we want to swap it for this one?
Yeah.
I'm always in the middle in these. All right. You're geek for the soup draft and you pick first. So you're on the clock, V.
Do we make a list of them first?
Should we pull up soups and see what's eligible?
Do you need to see a list?
I probably will because this is not really my department of life. Regrettably. I know we're here right now, but yeah.
Soups.
List of soups.
Ooh, hearty winter soups.
Yeah, I'm going to need like a good
This is
comprehensive
70.
list.
I forgot about French onion.
But I can think of probably 3 or 4 without even
Me too.
so.
But I know he couldn't.
Yeah, no, this is not my department of consumption.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm gonna go with crab bisque.
Wait a second.
Nope, actually no, Maryland crab. Maryland crab.
Okay.
Maryland. Look at you, of course.
Oh man, no, you get a good bowl of Maryland crab soup or cream of crab. Both of them are very good.
All right.
And oyster soup.
So a Maryland.
You
All
don't
of the
get-
above.
Yeah, you don't get like 7.
You just gave us your whole big board.
No, oh no, there's way more than that.
I'm sure there is. So for the uninitiated, Maryland crab soup consists of what? What is the first overall pick exactly?
So it's a tomato-based soup. You have corn, celery, crab meat, tomatoes, onions. I'm trying to think what else. Ooh, lima beans. Sometimes.
There's a lot there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good as hell.
There's a lot there.
It
Oh, and a
depends
lot
on-
of Old Bay. A lot of Old Bay.
Naturally, as there should be.
So depending on how you feel about crab, that sounds really good to me. Especially you got me with the Old Bay. But I guess it depends on how you feel about crab.
Kind of like a Bloody Mary kind of like taste in
Okay.
the soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because tomato base. Yeah,
Have
I
you
get
ever had
it.
a
Yeah.
Bloody Bay?
I've not.
It's basically a Bloody Mary, but with Old Bay.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
my mom would love that.
Yeah, it's
That
really
makes
good.
sense.
It's really
My
good.
mom would love that. Can we scroll a few times real quick just to see what else there
Surprising
is?
number
'Cause
one.
I'm going to have to start slowly putting...
Grandma's chicken and
What?
dumplings.
That's a soup?
Yes, it's so good.
Oh, can we do 10 rounds now? This is a game changer. Oh, gross.
Broccoli and chowder.
Okay.
Cream of chicken soup.
I'm going to just hit you with this. We decided chili was eligible, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going, man. That's
Makes
the pick.
sense. Yeah.
That's the pick. Give me a chili.
And it's a steal at 2.
No beans though. Get the beans out of here. I don't want any of that. Just give me the meat and the juice it comes in. Give
So
me
you just want just meat stew.
yeah. I don't want the beans in there. Get them out of here because you
But
know.
that's like what makes the chili.
No, it doesn't. The beef is what makes it chili.
That's just greasy meat in a pan with some tomato sauce.
Yeah. Why would I want to put beans in there?
You're basically talking about spaghetti sauce.
No, it's different.
How's
chili
it
powder.
different?
Because it's a different word.
It's chili
And
powder.
when you have
It's the
spaghetti
difference.
sauce, you have noodles with it. Chili just comes by itself.
No,
Unless
not when you
wanna
just have spaghetti sauce.
do a cracker crumble.
Sauce is just the sauce.
Yeah, but it's more red. The chili is more brown.
You
A
know what makes
spaghetti-
it brown? The beans.
My chili will not be brown. I'm gonna have some red ass chili because I don't want beans in that motherfucker. I'm gonna add food coloring to make it look more chili-ish, and I'm gonna fool people to thinking there's beans in there by just brown color. I don't like beans, man. They're weird.
Why did you choose chili?
Because you can get it. You can buy it without beans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who wants that? Why would you muck it up? You're already look. If we're being real here, whenever you eat a good chili, you end up doing like, you know what you're
Corey,
gonna take after
you
that?
literally take the element of chili out of the chili. Why would you choose chili?
No,
Like what
it's
if
not. I'm not taking the element
you
of
like
chili because you got the beef in
other
there.
soups that you don't have to corrupt? Like why don't you just grab
To corrupt.
Because it's a steal. He didn't want me to get chili.
I don't. And you were gonna take chili, right?
Possibly, yeah. Like it's.
But were you
He
gonna
said
put it on my
possibly.
boards? Were you gonna specify?
I could. Chili for me, I can do either. I like chili with beans.
But see, you would add the other ingredients, like
Prefer it with
the
beans?
onions and like
I
all
prefer
the
it without. But I do onions. I do onions and peppers and chilies and like
cheese.
yes, definitely cheese.
Yeah, all kinds of shit. Other than
Not just
meat.
the meat and the
A nice
the-
little spread. The shredded cheese on top is a nice accoutrement. But
Dude, are you sour cream, yeah or nay?
hell,
That's
no.
right. You
Yes, I love sour cream.
don't. Hell yeah.
That shit is nasty, man. I can't do it.
I like to stir it
can't-
into my chili.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, it's the best. Yes.
Hold on.
And some Tabasco.
We're talking about colors of chili. You put sour cream in there, it's gonna fuck the color all up.
Yeah, but you're eating it.
It makes it more orange.
Yeah, but I'm eating it without the beans too.
Ooh, goulash. Does that count as a soup? No, that's more of a pasta, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's pasta.
I would say if it does, I want to swap my picks out. Yeah, because you get like hard
Goulash is
stuff
so
in
good.
there. Yeah.
I actually, fun fact, I carried 2 gallons worth of goulash across the country.
What?
Flying.
I would have eaten that shit.
I thought like you were gonna say like down the street.
No, the airport security only confiscated one of my bags of chili or the goulash.
Goddamn security.
My grandma had made it. I hadn't had it in like 2 years. She was like, "Take 2-gallon bags back." So they're like, "What the fuck is this? This is like a liquid. Like, what is this?" I was like, "It's my grandma's goulash." They were like, "It could have explosives in it." I was like,
Well,
"Okay."
I
And
guess
then,
if I ate enough of it, sure.
and then they were like, "We can't let you take both, but you can have one." And I was like, why can't I have both at that point? Like, I'm taking like, what?
No, TSA was eating your grandmother's
they're like,
goulash.
oh, word.
They're like, this shit looks good. We're going to say it's potentially hazardous and take this
Man,
shit.
her goulash was the best. I can't even tell you.
Goulash is so good.
I feel like enough time has passed to where I could probably eat goulash again. Goulash for me got destroyed when I was a kid because it's cheap.
Yep.
So it's poor
Yeah.
people food, and we had it like weekly,
All the time.
easily.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And so like I became an adult, and I'm never. People say the word goulash, I'm like, nope.
yeah. Yeah.
That
Even
and
though it's
stroganoff.
delicious.
Yep.
Stroganoff.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I love stroganoff.
That's ham sandwiches for me. I'd get them out of here.
They can be delicious, but it's like
Black
you had
Forest.
so many. It's
Bologna for
not
me.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. Like, just.
I used to like a nice bologna. The only time I can do bologna now, and this is a rare occasion, is if I make a Kentucky dick piece sandwich, and that's fried bologna, an egg, and then I like to toast my bread and put some syrup on it.
Okay.
Make a nice sando out of that.
A nice toasted bun is so good, dude. So
All right,
good.
Justin, what's your soup?
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so,
Close out the first round for us.
So, question: are we snaking, or are we just going back to V after me?
Ow.
I'm good either way. We've been snaking, yeah? Isn't that how we've been doing
We
it?
definitely snaked on candy. I don't remember before that.
Let's do snake.
Okay,
We'll
then.
do snakes.
I'll do my first round pick is going to be tomato because it's been my favorite since I was a kid. I like a nice tomato soup with a
Watered down ketchup.
not even though
You
like
and
it,
hating on tomato sandwiches, tomato soups, like
if
what?
you get a good tomato soup, then
Dude.
not even fucking close to
Have you ever
watered
had
down
like a
ketchup.
fresh tomato sandwich?
Oh
Like,
hell yeah!
like when you pick it right out the garden, wash it, and just man, it's so good.
You don't even
I just
like
put a little mayonnaise on it,
yeah,
some salt.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's it.
it doesn't need much.
That's it.
Nice soft bread, top notch.
Like sweet but salty.
Yep. So,
That was the face I was making earlier, wasn't it?
yep, yep.
Tomato and mayo. That's a waste of a soft bread, man.
It's
Poor
healthier
bread.
than eating just bread.
That is
You're
something
eating
I
fruit,
do.
Yeah.
That is something I do.
All right, so that's my first round. My second round, I'm going hot and sour.
Oh, that's the Chinese gimmick,
I
right?
didn't
Yeah.
even think of that. That sounds good.
God, I love a hot and sour soup. Like if I go to, it's my measuring stick for a Chinese place, even though it's definitely steered me wrong before. I want a nice hot and sour with. I don't even need like. It has to have the tofu.
You
but
really
it-
had to look it up.
I'm looking at. I know what hot and sour soup is. It says in the name. It's hot and then it's
No,
sour.
I mean you're looking up types of soup.
Yeah. I'm assembling my big board.
Okay.
But I like a nice hot and sour.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. This is still hanging around. This was going to be my first rounder until I realized that chili was eligible and I took the wrong type of chili. Give me a chicken noodle.
There you go.
Straight
I
up.
knew it. I knew it.
Because 6 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you noodles
I
and
mean-
stars?
I mean,
I was swear to God.
Chicken and
I was just about to say the chicken and stars. I will fuck that shit up.
oh my god.
It's so good. It's so good.
My grandma used to make the best chicken noodle soup from scratch, man. She used to she'd boil the chickens and then use that broth, the water she boiled the chickens in as a broth. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
There's so many ways to do like a really awesome chicken noodle. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm into that. All right, V.
French onion soup.
There you go. All right, and then you're back on the clock for round 3.
Oyster soup.
Oyster. I think you were safe with that one. That was.
Have you guys ever had it? It's like oh my gosh, it's so good.
I'm very mixed reviews on oysters in general. So like the
Oh.
idea of putting it in a soup is
I eat them any way possible.
feels risky.
I'll even eat them raw. They're good as hell.
Corey's gonna be scratching and clawing to get something out here.
I think I might have found one. Real quick, what was that soup I got from Panera that one time? Do you remember? Was that a chicken noodle?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I was hoping that it would be my third round pick, but I've already taken it. I stumbled across this, which sounds appealing. I've never had it, but I'll certainly try it. Give me a chicken tortilla soup.
There you go.
It says the origins of this traditional Mexican soup, parentheses, sopa de tortilla in Spanish, close parenthesis, are unclear, but it is believed to hail from Mexico City, and the features Or just and features. My bad. All the favorite flavors of the region. Chicken stock meat, sweet roasted tomatoes, onion, garlic, and chilies. Mexican chilies. To make the base of this satisfying dish, to which white... Okay, I'm done reading. I can't read.
Like, Jesus
that's
Christ.
that's the soup I'm taking.
All right. I'm going to go... I feel like I'm reaching here, but I like a nice pea soup.
Oh, man. My mom makes really good pea soup.
Ham, like, does she throw the ham hock? Oh, God, that's so good.
Yeah.
I mean,
She gets mad because everybody doesn't eat. Like, she and I are the only ones that eat it. The rest of my family's like, ew.
It's weird because, like...
Christ.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that episode of The Office. Parkour.
When I was younger, I hated it. And then I got into my, like, young teens. I was like, man, this is good. And then when I became an adult, I'm like, this is barf. And now it's like all I can think about is wanting pea soup.
Yeah, pea soup's awesome. I love pea soup. Oh, man.
Then my final pick will be your just your run-of-the-mill bean soup. It's like refried beans, but not like not even refried beans. It's like what's the word I'm looking for? Like if you get pork and beans, like the beans in that.
Yeah.
But it's a soup.
Okay.
Really fucking good.
Refried beans, I can't, man. They look like something you ate and lost.
Oh,
They do not look good.
I guess I should have muted that channel.
We're almost done with the soup draft. I think I'm taking soups that aren't like real, but they're on this list.
No, that's a real soup.
Is it? I've never heard of it. I would like to try it, though. I'm going to close my squad out with a chicken and rice soup.
You got a lot of chicken.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I do.
Have you ever had hot dog soup?
What?
Yeah.
No, but I want
No.
to. That's
It's
why I
so
would have
good.
drafted if I'd
They
have seen it on the
basically,
list.
it's like it's kind of like oyster soup, but if you're too poor for oysters, you get hot dogs and cut it up and put it in the soup.
Okay.
You
All
grip
right.
pan fry it and then throw it in the soup.
All right.
I'm definitely intrigued, though.
But I'm minestrone for my
There
last
you
one.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that one.
That one's good. You wouldn't like it because it's got spinach in it, but it's really good.
Oh, gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do it. Get the green out of here.
So let me run it down real quick.
Let's do it.
Number one overall pick was V with her Maryland crab soup, then chili, and then I closed out the first round with a tomato. Then I had hot and sour. Corey had chicken noodles, and V had French onion. Third round was V with oyster. Corey's chicken tortilla. We will notice a trend here. I had pea soup, and then I went with another bean soup, chicken and rice for Corey, and minestrone for V, and that closes out the soup draft.
You've had French onion before. That was the stuff I had you try from Panera.
Really?
Yeah, that's French onion.
Fuck. I could have not had a chicken. I could have had one less chicken.
A good French onion, man. Sometimes they'll put beef in it. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's preferred. Mm-hmm. That's preferred. Anything with beef is usually better than things without beef.
Where's the beef?
Right?
Not in my soup.
Nor the beans in my
Yes.
chili.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
I know. We've got another week to assemble stuff for next week's pod. We get to wear Eagle stuff next week. That'll
Yeah.
be fun.
That will be fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm slowly figuring out how to look better in purple than green. I'm going to reevaluate a lot of shit for next week's episode. We might have a declaration next week.
Episode was giving Corey an existential crisis.
Yes. The whole time
Take
I'm
two.
like, not terrible. Not terrible.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm fucking tired of the midnight green. I want to go back to the Kelly greens.
And
That
until
would
they
be
do
dope.
that,
That would be dope.
No. I keep hoping since the end of the year is coming that we're getting new uniforms this year. I hope. Because you know they do the whole thing every year where teams get new uniforms. I'm really hoping we're one of them. I really fucking hope so. But we probably won't be.
they stumbled into a way to make the black pant work this year, so that's going to give a whole new life to the midnight greens.
They were cool, man. I like the black pant, but I'm fucking tired of the same shit. I'm fucking tired of it. We've had it since I was 8 years old, dude.
You know, I feel like you guys are confused. This is Grace Poll. We're talking Gear Freaks right now. Like what?
We are. You're right. You're right. And Gear Freaks is about to start, too. So, yeah, youtube.com. Gear Freaks Podcast is where you can find that. And Gear Freaks Pod on IG and Twitter. That's where we're going to go now. We're out of here. RIP the bird season. We'll see you next week. As always, go Birds.